Good afternoon. We are honored to have Professor M. Habib Khatala, Dean of Education and Research Foundation, Apollo Hospitals Group, Hyderabad. Good afternoon, Doctor. We would like to know a lot of things from you. We've heard you've been to a lot of places. In the first place, this particular summit. What is the goal of this Indo-Global Summit, given that healthcare professionals and people, entities from the healthcare fraternity from all over the world are participating in this? What is the expected outcome and goal of this particular summit?
Thank you very much. The goal of this summit is to bring together healthcare professionals and leaders from all over the world under one roof in India. Because Indian professionals, including in healthcare, are recognized all over the world. And as you mentioned, having been around the world, in every research center in the West at least, and going up to Japan in the East, and at every hospital, at every university, among the top doctors are Indians. So when our people interact with people from all over the world, it will give the summit a platform where they can exchange information and start collaboration, because the Indian brain power is recognized. So the key is bringing the two groups of people together from diverse backgrounds in the furtherance of healthcare research, and at a very advantageous cost, because the cost here is much lower than any place else in the world, and the quality is equal to any other place in the world. So that is the outcome of it. Will be more manufacturing, discovery of drugs, which will make it cheaper, because even in the so-called richest countries in the world, the cost of medicines is so high that the general population has to decide between buying food or taking medicines. So hopefully with Indians' intelligence, integrity and hard work renowned, this will be one of the first kind of summits which will bring so many people of diverse medical backgrounds under one roof. So that is an advantage.
That's really encouraging, Mr. Habib. Next, I would like to ask you, as in you said, like it's an initiative to bring the healthcare entities under one roof. So, convention or word has it that the West is technologically more advanced. If you talk about resources, like if you go to US, if you go to Japan, they are much more advanced. If you talk about resources and finally putting them to use. Okay, now as of now, given the healthcare situations in India, there's a very dismal bed deficit. And experts are of the opinion that the most of the deficit can only be resolved by private investment. So, given all these factors, given the situation Indian healthcare is, given the big hole it makes into the wallet of the common man, how will this particular summit contribute to that particular? It will be instrumental in catering to that problem.
A very relevant question. The key is private-public partnership, because for example, in our space industry, Indian space, ISRO, we can launch the rocket and the satellite at a fraction of the price. So it will be very wise for the government of India to partner with the private sector in as equals, and to develop healthcare projects, because as you know very well, more than 70% of the healthcare cost is covered by out of pocket. The government hospitals, except All India Institute of Medical Sciences and couple others, they are in dismal situation. So working with the private sector, where we have the best brains, along with the government, but under the guidance of the government, The key to success in healthcare and making it affordable and universal access depends upon the extent to which the government of India as well as the state governments collaborate with the private sector, and then only we can achieve the success.
One final thing we would like to know from you. So you already said that the best brains, the best doctors, Indian doctors are there all over the world if you go to the US or Japan or wherever. So can this summit be a homecoming for them? Because if we see, if the best brains are outside, again this is an Indo-global summit. We are trying to bring them under one roof. So can this be an initiative? Can we expect India to be recognized in a very pronounced way in the global healthcare forum? Because if they are outside, fine, they are Indian doctors, but they are contributing to the GDP of America or Japan. But we, as Indians, as Indian patients, can we expect this to be a homecoming for people, for best Indian doctors staying abroad, and the way they can contribute to India being recognized as one of the best in the global healthcare fraternity?
Again, a very excellent observation. Allow me to share with you the situation of healthcare in the United States, where I have spent 46 years and know healthcare pretty well. The charm of practicing healthcare in America is not what people outside expect. The healthcare in the US is being run by bean counters, the MBAs who are making the decisions. The amount of insurance, malpractice insurance that all doctors have to pay is enormous. For example, 8 years ago, talking to my colleague, a neurosurgeon, he said whether he works or not, every day he has to pay $1,000 toward insurance. Consider it $350,000 a year. So in India, the quality of health services being provided, especially in the corporate hospitals, is equal to that of any hospital in the world. So a good number of Indian doctors are coming back. One of the examples is Dr. Pratap Reddy of Apollo, Dr. Trihan of Delhi. So many are coming back, and we can look forward to a very successful growth in the delivery of healthcare in India. It will take time, but we are on the right path.
Thank you so much, Mr. Habib. This is extremely promising, and we are already feeling optimistic regarding this. Thank you so much for your precious time and giving us your valuable inputs. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Bye-bye.